From Ho Chi Minh City, I'm in charge of marketing and communication. So my point of view will come from marketing and communication perspective. To be seen as an excellent hospital. For what? For the patient to come and put trust on the hospital. And I would like to share with you a marketing campaign that we done. We have a very beautiful facility in Ho Chi Minh City. We are the best one in Ho Chi Minh City in terms of the facility. But how to bring the patient to come to the hospital? Then, I'm sorry I don't have the campaign here to show you. It's a fantastic campaign talking about the medical ethic. What is medical ethic? It's the compassion, understanding, listening to the patient. You come here, doctors take care of you. We provide the best patient's care to the patients. And that campaign is very successful. We drive a lot of patients to come to us because we have doctors who care. We have not beside the technology, beside the good experience. We care for you. So the human touch is very, very important. And I would like to share with you that. And the very, very successful campaign. So this is a very interesting topic, and I like it very much. Thank you.
Okay. So we have already one speaking against the motion. People is more important. Yes, Son?
I just have a question for Dr. Dishad. Yeah, some people are bad photographers, and you give them an excellent camera, they remain bad photographers. So you buy a fantastic CT scanner, and you don't have a good imaging physician, or a fantastic laparoscopic device, and you don't have a fantastic surgeon. It just doesn't work. Not because he doesn't know how to use it, because he doesn't know how to pose the right indication when to use it. So I still believe that, like Kurt Schroeder said about the Baumgart 12 years ago, what made the success of the hospital? Doctors, doctors, doctors. That's my belief.
Okay, I think we need somebody to help. Team A is emerging underwater now, in deep water. Yes?
Hello. I'm speaking for the motion. I'm a surgeon who finished my medical school in 1977, and I've been a doctor for the last 30 years. In these 30 years, there's been a huge revolution in technology. And what I want to tell you is that we were told to take out brain tumors by cutting open the whole skull, removing the tumor. Today you have QSA and you have gamma knife. Similarly, we were clipping aneurysms with little titanium clips. Today you have embolization, and neurosurgeons have gone to embolization rather than opening a brain and clipping an aneurysm. The same goes, you have cochlear implant for improving hearing. You have laser surgery for the eye. You have beating heart surgery, and you have octopuses to keep the heart beating. And I can go on and on and on into kidney and bladder and varicose veins. The point is, human beings are important, but if you have very good human beings with very little technology, you cannot achieve optimum patient care. 64 slice CT scan came along, you have dual source CT scan now. You can do a CT scan of a patient who's got an arrhythmia and a heartbeat of 120 per minute. If you had a simple spiral CT scan machine with excellent doctors and excellent nurses, could you take up that patient for a CT scan? You have 3 Tesla MRI machines which does spectroscopy. Can you do it without the MRI machine? So all I'm trying to say is you need good people, no doubt. But you cannot say that a hospital can be cutting edge or high tech or super duper if you don't have the equipment. The world's best hospitals have the world's best equipment. There is no doubt on this matter. Thank you.
Right. So when I start working as a doctor, there is hardly any equipment that I can use. So you are absolutely right. Without any technology equipment, even the best doctors will not be able to practice very good medicine. So are there any others who would like to speak for or against the motion? Yes, we have a speaker here. Yes.
Okay.
There's already one standing up, sorry, at the back.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Dr. Cabigas from Quezon City General Hospital and Lung Center of the Philippines. I'm a thoracic surgeon. So it pertains to the patients who are insured because they are under the Health Maintenance Organization. And if you are an insured patient, you cannot choose your doctor, but you can choose your hospitals because the Health Maintenance Organization accredits the doctors and the hospitals. So my personal experience about these patients are, Before of course, I was accredited, but later on, I did not renew my accreditation. And they come to me. And of course, if I'm not accredited, so I advise my patients to select hospital. And there are times that there are patients choose that the hospital that I practice, and if they have the financial capability, they have to just reimburse the payments, because if you are insured, the insurance will take care of these expenses. And there those patients also cannot afford so much, so I tell them to go to the hospital, and usually they select the best hospital with the best equipments. So there are two patients. Those are very loyal to me or to the doctor, and those who select the best equipped hospitals. So this is my personal experience.
Thank you. I haven't awake from my sleep. So are you speaking for or against the motion? He's speaking for the motion. Thank you. Another speaker here in front.
Okay, I'm Sandhya from National University Hospital, Singapore, and I'm a people's person. And I believe, and I would like to refute the statement by Dilshad Ali. He said there are alternatives like some systems like PACS, RIS, HIS. But I believe that it's the man behind the machine that counts, because in this changing world, in the fast changing technology, upgrading, maintaining those systems is also done by human beings and intelligent human beings altogether. And he said that they don't complain. They complain all the time by breaking down all the time. And basically, we need the operating skills of the people. If the people behind the machine don't have the right operating skills, they will not be able to match those machines at all. And machines will not work on its own. In future, if we see a hospital with robots and machines, they will have their logics built inside, which will be limited. But human beings with the logic and the programs built in by the God has no limitations. And the people will be the supreme, whichever part, whether it's this century or the next century, people will provide the care, the soft touch, the skillful care and the safe care.
Thank you. It seems that there is something wrong with the design of this room, because all the speakers are coming from my right-hand side. So I don't know what's wrong with the left-hand side. Are there anyone who's... Oh, Professor Quack.
Thank you. I just wanted to say that I'm not taking sides this morning, but I have 2 points to make. One is that I think when we were in school and we were taught or trained how to do debates, one always needs to read the motion very carefully. And today, the motion reads, to be seen as an excellent hospital. I think to be seen as is something that the proposition or the opposition can take a stand with. Do we want to be seen as an excellent hospital, or do we really want to be the excellent hospital? So this is my first comment. I think that it's always very difficult to be totally for and or against, and that's really the problem that our speakers have this morning, because we know that today the human touch is just so important, doctors, nurses, but we also cannot do without medical technology. Can we imagine a hospital without computerized services, without an X-ray machine, CT scan or MRI? I think one other point that could be raised is the fact that, are we talking about some fairly basic type equipment, or are we talking about high cost, high technology, esoteric type robotics, where unless you have manpower who know how to use these machines, they are really like what Nelly says, white elephants. And at the end of the day, if there is a lot of expensive high-tech machine that nobody knows how to use or how to maintain, they're as good as being useless. And of course, it relates to the same point on facilities. Do we have good enough facilities for patients to recover, or do we need 6-star-like hotel facilities? And I think these are the 2 points that I wish to put across.
So next time we will be inviting Professor Quack to be in the debating team, because he's reading the motion very carefully, and in fact when I look at the motion, I also look at the word to be seen, and that is something probably we can debate about. We have still time for 2 more questions and comments. Are there anyone from this side? Maybe from this side first, all right? There's one at the very back. Huh? Oh, yes, sorry.
I'm Joyce from Hong Kong, North District Hospital. Technologies are important, but maybe they have intelligent mind, but they don't have the heart. Good quality patient care or customer care needs the heart. Okay, thank you.
So we have another one over here. Yes?
My name is Sean Kim from San Francisco, and I have one simple question. What if best doctors or best staffs wants to have a very good facility or equipment in their home or something like that? Because when you're young and small, you don't need that much space or kind of highly good equipment or something like that. But when you're grown up and experienced and well known to others, you need some space and the other great facilities, something like that.
Thank you. I think we'll still need the panelists to sum up. So if you don't mind, I will stop the comments from the floor, and maybe just closing remarks, just 1 or 2 closing remarks from each team. Dr. Dichel, are you going to say just a few words?
I think essentially we have to remember that the human being cannot be replaced. But you have to complement the human being with the right technology and the right facility to ensure that these human beings or the people that work in your facility can provide the best touch. Going away from the fact that we'll be having robots in hospitals are beyond imagination, and they will not be able to do the jobs that the people that we have today do. But again, choose technology and use the right technology to replace a person where you can, to the limitations that you have in terms of delivering the care, and make life easy for the people who are already in the hospital by investing into good facilities and good technology, because it is wiser for us to use technology because they are more reliable in that sense, and they can easily be deployed compared to the scarcity of the human resource that we face in the healthcare world today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nelly, your last words before we put the whole decision to a vote.
Now, essentially, we know that we have limited resources. There's always competing priorities for the same budget, so everybody's competing for that budget. So given limited resources and competing priorities, I would say it is better to invest in people than in machines or in facilities. Only because, like what our plenary speaker, Emilio, said this morning, really people is everything. It's all about people. Great service is your best marketing. Staff is caring and supportive. This will go a long way. No matter how nice our technology and facility, if our people do not give the best service, it is not good. So on that note, the motion for us stands that it is better to invest in people than in equipment or facilities.
Okay, thank you very much for the summing up. And now the most important decision of the day, and I hope you not listen to Professor Quack, because just now he's sitting on the fence. For a decision, we have to vote either for the motion or against the motion. Okay, so we have all the people ready. There's no machines, no equipment. We'll do it by a show of hands. Who would be for the motion? That is to invest in new facilities and technology. For the motion, you are to be seen, all right? To be seen as an excellent hospital. It is better to invest in new equipment and technology. So is the voting count done? Yes? Make up your minds. Still counting.
I'm getting sympathy votes now.
No cheating, eh? Don't put up two hands. I hope you either vote for or against. Don't vote like Professor Quack, he's not going to vote. Okay, is the counting completed? Yes? Done? Now, who would be against the motion? And that is to be seen as an excellent hospital. It is better to invest in people. Oh, there's no need to count. Okay, we have a winning team. And the winning team is Dr. Kim and Ms. Seoul. Congratulations. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a prize for the winning team. So to conclude this session, first of all, I really enjoyed the debate, and it is very much due to the very good panelists as well as all you who are participating in the debate. So just some housekeeping announcement. Tea will be served, and that is in the expo area. And the special interest session will start at 11. But what is most important is that the gala dinner is tonight, so please be punctual. It will start at 7 p.m. So thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the day.